Yeah.
And what we did was we we kind of challenged against the normal music videos by choosing this sort of location, because usually they're just like performances and like just showing that like the artists all dressed up and singing, and we wanted to make something a bit more original that went with the music.
The band are quite unique, so yeah,
And really,
we didn't like use the whole voyeurism of like, you know,
because we didn't think
men
that would
looking
appeal.
at women, yeah, because it doesn't really fit with the whole song for a start. It's like indie sort of pop feel, and it doesn't fit with the band either. They're not all into that whole kind of scene, and it's so overused as well. It's just so boring and so fake. Yeah, it's just so fake. So.
Our whole class was blogging. We got to look at all their videos, and we got to see the kind of what they'd achieved so far, and it really like helped us to develop our ideas on our music video, and it gave us like, we got to like feedback to them, and we'd like take some of their ideas and would think about our music video and how we can make it just as like good in the editing and like the lyrics and what we're going to do next basically.
So when it came to sort of responding to our feedback, we basically just looked at editing, so filters, to like decolour, like sort of the colour and stuff, because we filmed during one day, like 7 hours of filming. We basically had like a mixture of artificial and natural lighting, so we had to use filters to make them all like run smoothly between transitions. We used ghosting during lip syncing at the end, which we filmed on a different location actually, and what else did we use in editing? Fading, just so it was a bit more.
But we also did
split screen.
A lot of test footage, like trying out ghosting, and we got feedback from the other group saying they think it's quite good idea, so we like incorporated and we think it works really well. Some of the shots weren't the right, it didn't seem the right colour and tone for the music, so we got to change it and it went well.
We lyrics and visuals quite strongly. Like here you see I'm not finished, like that is a lyric.
It really does go to, like, has traditional values in music video, like the conventions that all those does, but it does it in a more subtle way and not in your face. And
yeah, it's not so obvious that it's just boring to watch. Like we didn't want to make a video that people have seen all the time, just full of lip syncing, and like, you know, you'd watch it and then think, yeah, I've seen that before, and you'd just turn your head away. We wanted it to be something people will remember and talk about, and have a story to it, have a closed ending, but that's still quite open, so that, I don't know, like they can link it to the next video or whatever. But the band are so unknown, like they're so MySpacey, and kind of, I mean, they're going on tour at the moment, like quite soon they're starting their tour in Europe and things, but I mean, up till like recent months they just haven't like had a name for themselves particularly, so we didn't think that it particularly mattered so much, that there wasn't so much lip syncing, and we incorporated this into our Digipack magazine idea. We used shots from the locations rather than shots of them artists, because I mean, it sort of it challenges Goodman's theory of, you know, promoting the artist and, you know, making their face well known, because they don't have a face at the moment.
We just wanted to make them like an identity, like band identity. We wanted to give them a style.
Yeah, and just make it unique for once, rather than all this sort of rubbish.
And also in the bathroom shot where we had XX and condensation, we've done that all the way through, which kind of goes with the like making the audience like familiar with the artist's name and their faces. Like we have quite a few close-ups of the boy and the girl, like making you really familiar with it. Left all like the performance-based things to the end, so it didn't disrupt the narrative. Basically, in the rough cut, we didn't really like have time to do much stuff, so it was basically clip go from clip, and there weren't any filters or transactions, so it looked pretty dodgy, but it still kind of went with it. And we got loads of feedback, like saying that
it's really positive, but still needed to put in more lip syncing and stuff. And
it showed us like how much
use
work
new
we need to
location
do.
and it was a bit.
So we had to, like, after the rough cut feedback, we decided to do another shoot and get some more performance in, but maybe keeping it apart from the narrative so it didn't disrupt it so much. So we put that all into the end so that it was really smooth, and then it works really well, we think. All the way through we've been researching for the magazine and the digipack, and we decided to do a gatefold, which most of our class weren't doing, but we thought it'd be more like, it'd go with the artist more, and we can do some more like fun stuff with it and make it feel actually like a special edition disc.
Yeah.
And we added like lyrics which we got from like this website, and we got the artists to like, we did signatures, so it felt real personal to whoever's buying it, if they're like really into the band and they want like something special that no one else is gonna have.
Yeah, we did like the unique love letter as well, so which we pitched as well, which is main reason why our pitch was so successful actually, because we did quite a lot of work into like unique selling points stuff, which was good. I was prepared, but yeah, so that will work particularly well.
We made all like our magazine digipack on Photoshop, which took quite a long while, but it gave it like a real professional look, because we were able to cut things out like and take out things, like unlike in Paint or whatever you could use. And we use quite a lot of different things on the computer, quite a lot of different applications on the computer, like Final Cut obviously, and then just the internet. The internet kind of like based around our whole research and planning, because that's where we found out all our information, because all we got in the beginning was a list of songs and artists, so we went on the internet and we were able to research and find out more.
We in our research we looked into Miko, and he does quite like cartoony feel, and he's quite an upcoming artist, so we decided to incorporate that into our digipack feel, because we also did lots of research into fonts and stuff and Photoshop, and we used Photoshop and Final Cut, and
then Charlie came up with this amazing idea just to outline simple things.
Yeah, simple things in the foreground, so we used that for our, it turned out we weren't going to use it for our magazine cover as well, but we decided not to, because we thought we'd incorporate the hide and seek feel by putting all the photos we took into a house, because when you watch the video you can't really picture the house all together. You see establishing shots, but you're not sure which establishing shots link to which establishing shots from room to room.
And it really shows you what you're going to get in the CD.
Yeah, so it shows you like in the house, it's kind of like a whole story in each room, and yeah, that sort of worked quite well. And yeah, this has been going on for 2 hours now.
Kind of challenge the conventions of like the usual magazine advert by just having the images of like the location and not featuring the artists on the front cover like most things, most adverts do. And but we thought this kind of kept with creating a style for the band and making them known. And we did the same on the digipack. We just kept with the location idea and creating a style, and we linked those two together by having the same like fonts, and that links to then met the brief, and it did in a way that it wasn't the same as everything else, and it was original, and it went with the style.